All right, Griffen Hock here, Berkshire Capital. I wanted to reach out to you mortgage company owners. Hey, I can relate to you. How's life been for the past 2 years? It's been pretty uncertain, hasn't it? Well, let me tell you from my personal experience, I understand what you're going through. And today I'm here to talk to you about a solution that I think is amazing. It's changed my life, and I think it can really provide you with a lot of certainty. Uh, a lot of my mortgage partners start off in an area where they're totally uncertain as to what rules are going to be changed on them for their licensing, what new compliance issues are going to come up from the management of employees. And if you're like me, where you started a company from scratch and you built it up yourself and you've since pared it down, you know how very real the concerns are about compliance, the liabilities involved with owning a big shop now without a significant backing. So what I'm here to talk to you about is the investment banking capital that we have together that helps provide solutions for mortgage company owners. Imagine sitting here and it's 3 years from now. I'm going to ask you a question. What would you say is looking at a concept where you're able to keep your company intact but have the backing of a billion-dollar investment bank behind you to fund your loans in your own name, enable yourself to control that process? What are some of the things that you would think about in the event that you were to look into an opportunity like this and thinking back on it after 3 years of sitting down, what would make you feel that that was the best decision you ever made in your life? Well, what many people say is, what it did is it gave me clarity. No more was I looking at my email each morning wondering when the next mortgage news daily is going to come out that says brokers yield spreads abolished, or hey, FHA net worth requirements now $2 million, now $3 million, now $5 million to get your FHA, to keep your FHA Eagle license. Okay, I've been through all that, guys. This is the turnkey solution for quality mortgage originators and mortgage banks. This is something that I tried to poke as many holes at as possible. I just wasn't able to. And what I found in my experience is it's the best decision I ever made. There's superstars like Greg Frost that are on board in our mortgage banking team that have been embracing this process for years. Don't have FHA ability, don't have ability to originate loans in all 47 states, don't have the ability to get warehouse lines anymore. Would you like them? What does it cost you? Nothing. Do you have to give up your company? No, you don't. Your company is still in your brand name. You represent an investment bank now. So it'll essentially be your company that's branded with an investment bank backing of $1 billion line of credit. Okay? Pricing's great. What's the catch, right? What's the per file fee? I think it's around $100, and that's it. There's no extra haircut. If you qualify for this, and I hopefully that you do, you can sit down. So I wanted to ask you, what are some of the dangers right now of owning a mortgage company and not doing anything different, not doing things to protect yourself? What are some of the dangers of owning a mortgage company right now? Well, in my experience, my thoughts were liability. Absolutely. Which lenders are going to stop looking at brokers like the value that we are? Are they going to stop paying us? Are they going to start messing with our compensation? Are we going to get out competed by lenders that don't have to jump through the hoops and that aren't subjected to each lender's own process? Are we going to get outpaced by that? So I thought about that. So imagine that we've gotten a solution to that. All right. Let's say that we've solved all those dangers and taken them away. If you don't have those dangers to think about, what kind of opportunities can you focus on? I would think that you could focus on originating loans, a strategic relationship with real estate people, doing a ton of FHA, VA, reverse mortgages, products that you never even were able to touch before, operate in 47 states. Your bottom line doesn't change anything at all. And most importantly, hiring, back office work, compliance, all that's outsourced at no additional fee to you. Everything is what it is. All right, so now that we've addressed the dangers and opportunities and recognized the opportunities that you can focus on, now that you're really able to perform in your element and really able to just originate mortgages, what are some of the strengths that we can focus on that are in you, that you're very good at? Is it recruiting? Is it building a team? Is it really creating solid financial planning in terms of real estate for your clients? Is it spending time with your family? Is it coaching? Is it being a great parent? Is it being a great loved one? Is it immersing yourselves in being creative and inventing? Is it your hobbies? What is it? Well, imagine yourself being able to totally immerse yourself into every one of your personal strengths because you don't have any dangers to think about anymore. you've been able to capitalize on the opportunities that you haven't been able to because you've been paralyzed with fear as to what's going to happen in the mortgage business next, okay? If you're watching this video, and I think that you are, and this far into the video, it's because these things rung a bell with you. You've got the same experience as I do. For me, working in my own company for the past 10 years, closing thousands of loans a year, from that peak to closing, 3, 5, 6 million a month, it's a big difference. It's a big adjustment. And what I'm here to tell you is that there is opportunity if you are a mortgage professional, high integrity, and you buy into really focus on just being a mortgage professional. And I'd love to talk with you more about this. If you have any questions, reach out to me. My number is 248-755-0765. I'd love to have you part of our mortgage banking group. And I'm sure you would love to have the backing of $1 billion investment bank behind you that handles every one of your lender relationships, handles all your compliance, so you can just originate and make the same amount of money, probably even more because you have more products. Griffen Hock, Berkshire Capital Banking Group. Call me.